Oho, Didi!
Today's story is about a talking eggplant. Mama, there was a comb here. Where is it? Mother, where is the comb which was here? Oh, that comb which your grandfather had got. I miss him a lot. Due to the curse, none of the male is able to survive in this family. Just the way, that day, a hen had birthed 6 chickens, out of which the 3 male died. This is the mother-in-law of Sujata. She is the only elder in this family. She lives with a grandchild and her daughter-in-law. Actually, the family is cursed, due to which none of the male has ever survived in this family. It is because of this reason this family faces financial issues very often. Poor Sujata is somehow managing the family and the finances.
Madam, when do you plan to pay the rent?
Sorry, sir, I haven't paid you for 3 months.
Yes, exactly. It has been 3 months and you haven't paid any rent.
My mother was unwell last month.
I see, and before that?
My daughter was unwell.
And before that, maybe you were ill.
Yes, me.
Enough of lies. From next month onwards, I'm not gonna buy any of your lie. You better pay the rent, alright? Or you will have to bear the consequences.
I will pay you the rent, sir. Saying so, the landlord leaves. I must find some work. Sujata then decides to go to the head man of the village. Sir, I beg for your help. Please help me. What happened? There are no men in our house, and hence we don't have a stable income. I request you to give me an employment.
Sorry, but I can't give you work. If I work with you, people will start making talks. It won't be good, you see.
Please don't say that, sir. I will work very hard in your farms. Please help me.
In that case, you can work in my field. I barely go there. No one will even talk about it. But you will have to work very diligently. I will judge you for 1 month, and basis that, you can work from next month.
Perfect. I'll start from today.
Oh no, it's too hot today. I think you should go and rest. Come from tomorrow, alright? The salary will be 5,000.
Sujata is overwhelmed with happiness. She starts calculating all the expenses and income. She realizes that 2,000 will still be left with her after all the expenses. She is overjoyed with this fact. Next morning, she wakes up early and leaves for work. It was a huge vegetable garden. There was no such vegetable which wasn't there. Oh, here comes the Harish Chandra himself. Darling, people do steal stuff from the garden for the survival's sake. And after all, here was an old lady and a kid waiting for you. You could have bought something. Oh, mother. I won't do unethical work even if death strikes me. My little daughter will learn whatever I do. Hence, I must do the good deeds, isn't it? Saying so, Sujata leaves for work next day. She inspects the entire farm and finally goes to the eggplant farm. There she hears some voice which was talking.
Miss Sujata, this way.
Sujata is all confused.
Not up, on your right. Come on your right.
Sujata then looks down. She was finally able to spot the eggplant which was speaking. It outshined all other vegetable. It was sparkling and was moving and talking. She is surprised and goes closer to it.
Oh, so are you also surprised to see an eggplant talking?
Yes.
Oh, of course. It is a strange thing anyway. Well, I am cursed brinjal. That's why I talk. You know what? I get to see many gardeners in this garden. All of them have been corrupt, but you have been very honest. I am fan of that honesty. Tell me, what do you want? I can fulfill your wish.
Will you grant my wish if I ask?
Of course. Ask for it. Come on.
We need 4 months' house rent. Can you give us? And then a very bright light illuminates from the eggplant And then there was money in Sujata's hand. Unbelievable! Thank you so much! Sujata was overjoyed to see the money, and she thanks the eggplant wholeheartedly. Here is your rent, sir. It includes this month's rent too. And then she hands over the money to the landlord. The landlord is all confused that how could a woman earn so much? But she doesn't tell anybody about the talking eggplant. Why did I ask only for rent? Why not a big entire house? The next day, Sujata wakes up earlier than usual and goes straight to the garden. She leaves all the work aside and goes straight to the magical eggplant. I have one more wish. Will you fulfill?
Command me.
I need a big house in which my daughter and my mother can live happily.
You should go to your home. The home has been converted into a mansion.
Sujata leaves all the work aside and leaves for her house immediately. She is surprised to see that there was a big house instead of a small house. Darling, we were sleeping, but we woke up to this beautiful house. Mother, this is our house. I'll tell you everything later. The villagers start talking otherwise.
Oh, just look at her. She is getting too lucky these days. She even got a big house. All because of the headman. Poor lady. Huh.
Sujata gets very upset hearing all this. She's very angry at all this. The next day, she straightaway goes to the magical brinjal and says, I got everything because of your blessings. But everybody in the village think otherwise. Everybody is cursing me. Can you shut their mouth? Their accusers are intolerable.
Okay, and for yourself.
Me, my daughter and my mother, we have seen tough days in life. Can you give me enough wealth so that I never have to worry about things?
Both your wishes are fulfilled.
Sujata again forgets all the work and directly heads towards her house. She finds Ramaya passing by and calls him. Hey Ramaya, come here. Ramaya comes to her. That day you were speaking too much about me. Speak to me now. Ramaya tries to open his mouth and speak, but he couldn't speak actually. You should think twice before you speak anything, because it may hurt others badly. And then Sujata leaves for her house. Her house is now full of gold and money. Her family will face no difficulty in her entire life. Upon asking by her mother-in-law, she narrates everything about the magical brinjal to her. The next day also, Sujata leaves very early for the garden. But she is shocked because there was no single brinjal in this garden. All the brinjals were plucked out. Who cut all these vegetables? What happened here?
A few other laborers replaced you the moment you stopped coming to the garden. You were very poor lady. I helped you during your hardships. I fulfilled your wishes. But you too turned out to be greedy at the end. Well, that's how human nature is. You left me alone, and these people uprooted me. Anyways, I am very happy that you could help me get out of this curse. I would request you to be the way you were.
Sujata is very sad upon realizing her mistake. Forgive me. I have learned the biggest lesson of life. Real happiness doesn't lie in possessions, but in honesty.
Madam, I fulfilled all your wishes. Now it's your time to fulfill my wish. Take me home, cut me down, and eat me. This way, I will be satisfied that I was serving you all my life.
And then Sujata steals the eggplant. She takes it home, makes the vegetable, and eat it. The eggplant was now freed from the curse. Thank you for watching the story.